I explain all about this in 2012 and beyond, and what each of the individual veils is, and how you can help yourself in the process, as well as working with the unicorns. There are unicorn orbs in my books Enlightenment Through Orbs and Ascension Through Orbs. Just a minute. Here is Ascension Through Orbs. And I found a German version. Here is Enlightenment Through Orbs. Now, an orb is the light body of a being of the spiritual hierarchy. And they are now impressing themselves onto digital cameras especially. And when they do this, you receive a message or a downloading of energy or a universal connection or something important to you, so that something shifts in your consciousness. When you connect to the unicorn orbs, for example, with your heart open, then they work with enlightenment and purification and helping you to connect to your soul energy. When you connect to Archangel Gabriel, for example, and here is an orb of Archangel Gabriel with Archangel Raphael and Melchizedek. And when you connect to that, you receive purification and a connection with your soul wisdom. I also have here another orb from Ascension Through Orbs, which is the Archangel in charge of animals. And this is Archangel Felier. Let me show you. He is a wonderful golden yellow color, and when he gets really powerfully close to helping an animal, it becomes almost white. And Archangel Felier is coming close to people now to help them open their hearts and connect with animals and recognize that animals are here on their own soul journey, that they ascend just as we do, and they are all moving towards the light. In fact, so many animals, many more than we realize, are much more evolved than we have any idea of. Many of them are much more evolved than humans. And Archangel Felier also tells us, if only we would recognize just how much the animals love us and are helping us and giving us healing and working with us, we would be surprised. And you know, when you recognize just how important the animals are, and you honor them, and you love them, and you respect them, then it accelerates your personal enlightenment and your ascension. And recognizing how important they are and connecting your heart with them, heart to heart, is one of the switches that switches you on to your divine gifts and talents. I list the switches to bring back the wisdom of Atlantis in 2012 and beyond. One of them is the working with the unicorn orb, and there is a picture of an orb in 2012 and beyond. Working with it with your heart open so that you can start to move towards enlightenment. Enlightenment is about being in an expanded consciousness. The more enlightened you become, the more you become aware of all that is. It's a state of sheer expansion until your consciousness includes everything, includes all that is. I've talked about the cleansing of the planet, which will of course take place by Mother Nature through floods and hurricanes and fires and earthquakes and all the natural means of clearing and cleansing the planet. I've talked about the shifting economy and the importance of raising our consciousness and opening up to abundance consciousness. And this is why I came onto the subject of the unicorns and them helping us to come to enlightenment, because abundance consciousness is a feature of the third eye. It is a feature of enlightenment. And it's about recognizing that the universe will meet all your needs, and also knowing that you deserve it. It's about having total clarity of mind so that you focus your thoughts on what you want for the highest good, so that your thoughts are fully in the fifth dimension and they have the power of divine clarity behind them, and then you manifest and bring to you what you need, but it's for the highest good of the planet, the highest good of yourself. Now the oil is running out. That, of course, is one of the earlier things that's going to happen. We're much nearer the time of not having any more oil than we realize. And this is going to precipitate us into looking for ecological ways of using power and of traveling. There will be a problem with traveling. There will be fewer and more expensive flights. More people will travel by train and even get out their bicycles. I went on mine this morning for the first time in years, because I really think it's important to do these things. Start walking more, cycling more, and getting ready to make a shift in the way we travel. Now, although travel will be more difficult in the next 20 years, it will also be easier. Because as countries start to trust each other, the international boundaries will start to come down. And so it will be easier for people to move from country to country.